And welcome back to another episode of John Plays the Season here on Michigan Football at the Voice of College Football. Quick reminder to like, subscribe, and tell a friend about this video so that it gets some traction. And if you want to play your team's season, get yourself your Xbox 360, your PlayStation 3, get a video capture card for about 30 bucks, hook it up to the PC, couple of USB cables, a couple of HDMI cables, and let Mark Rogers know that you want to be a part of it, or DM me and let me know if you want to play your season on Voice of College Football. So I want to give a shout out to Operation Sports. They are the people that put together these rosters, and I've got to say, with the Minnesota rosters, they did a fantastic job. When I researched what Minnesota writers thought about the rosters before I loaded this game up, it almost matched perfectly with what the writers kind of predicted for the season. So excellent job, Operation Sports, in creating the 2023 roster for this game. So it's at Minnesota. This is the Little Brown Jug against Minnesota. I am going to keep it at varsity difficulty. Now, I want to make a point about this. Michigan is stacked this season. This is the right difficulty level for this game. However, I am going to be bumping up the difficulty. As of Michigan State will be the first game played at All-American at both skill sets. And I'm doing that not because they're that good. I'm doing that because it's a rivalry game, and you have to, you do have to, you know, counteract for that. So, so that will be the first game played at a higher difficulty level than varsity. Varsity is one up from, so you've got freshman, you've got varsity, you've got All-American, and then I believe you have Heisman as the top. So I've been playing at varsity. With Michigan State, we'll be bumping it up because it's a rivalry game. Technically, a Little Brown Jug is too, but let's be honest. It's not exactly the same. So, with October 27th, we're starting to get into colder conditions. So I'm going to say it's going to be a rain game. It's going to be moderate breeze. And it's going to be about 42 degrees. Okay? Select the stadium and let's go. So this is PJ Fleck. You know, has a lot to prove this season. Tanner Morgan's gone. Ibrahim's gone. His best running back that he's probably ever had. And his quarterback that was there 6 years. Something like 6 years. I remember when they won the game against Penn State, I was actually at a wedding that day. I was at a wedding, and I was trying to catch some of the game while at the wedding. Okay. All right. Tails worked out last time. Let's see if it works out this time. It did not. Okay. So we are going to be receiving. And Rowan Wilson gets it. Look at that hole. Rowan Wilson, 31-yard return. All right. Let's begin with a pass play, double in. It's not like a super crazy pass play because, again, it's a rain game. And Darius Clemens with the reception, 13 yards. Now we're going to do a T-trap read option play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 44.
And JJ takes it. And JJ goes 22 yards, rush. Boom. Triple option straight. Donovan Edwards saves it from a really unfortunate situation, so now we're going to go shallow cross. You know, sometimes you got to mix up the play calling a little bit. Ah, bad throw on my part. Okay, 3rd and 13, 4 verts. Let's go. It's a rain game, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do it. And Colston Loveland, one of JJ's favorite receivers, even though he is a tight end, is probably going to be one of the best tight ends in the country this year. And for the first time now, we're going to call a play that Blake Corum is going to be mostly involved in. And Blake Corum with a 5-yard run up the gut. And this is honestly, this is about what you'd expect. Okay. Minnesota was ready for that one. So now we're going to call something like a slant, or I'm thinking a slant would be good here. Yup, and Ask Coach agrees. Let's call some slants. Okay. And Rowan Wilson whiffs on that. Maybe not the best read on my part either. And we're going to have to settle for a 28-yard field goal. And it's through the uprights for 3 points. Give credit to Minnesota's defense on that one. Great job. And there were some impact players that I saw, especially at right linebacker. Right outside linebacker. Looks like Darius Clemens is out for the rest of the game. That's not ideal. He is a pretty good wide receiver. Okay, and now it's time to see what Minnesota's got. I do think the rain is impacting some of what we do, and so I think in the future I'll be playing some more run plays. I think that the option with JJ was pretty great, and I just whiffed on that tackle. I could have gotten him, but I whiffed on the tackle. Cover 3. Mason Graham. And I figured he'd run that one in. And it looks like Ask Coach wants to do a blitz here, and I think I'd agree with that. Okay. Yeah, I don't really recommend running up the gut on Michigan. They prepare for that. They do prepare for that. Okay. Third and 2. Nice reception there from Sean Tyler. Let's see if Michigan can get this thing done and keep him out. And a couple of blown coverages and a couple of places where Minnesota beat us on that one. You know, to their credit, they're, you know, this isn't as easy as the last game. You know, Minnesota's got a defense. You know, they're known for their offense, but I gotta say, their defense has been pretty strong at times. And Ethan Kalikanis, he is a dual threat. He can run the ball if he has to. Well, I wouldn't call him necessarily the biggest dual threat, but he can run the ball. All right, Mason Graham. Oh, and McBurrows with a devastating pick. Minnesota needed to score on that play. And now we're going to go triple option. And most likely I'm going to keep it.
Michigan is up a field goal.
Oh, and McCarthy trucks a guy to get 8 yards on that play. J.J. McCarthy. And now we've opened it up so we can do a halfback dive, and they're not even ready for it. Look at this. And Blake Corum, 9-yard rush there. And we're going to do a stick play at this point, although I do like Ask Coach doing a QB draw. And Carmelo English, 6-yard reception there. Triple option switch. Looks like they're calling a lot of triple option in the rain. And we've got, and I'm actually going to switch here to a goal line set, 3rd and 1. Sometimes I enjoy doing this. 3rd and 1, halfback dive. Try and stop it. Just try and stop it. You can't. You just can't. All right, back to Ask Coach. And actually, maybe we should do some shotgun, because normally they call shotgun. We'll do a stick and nod here. And Colston Loveland, nice reception. You take what the defense gives you. Nice 12-yard reception there. Trio offset. Let's do inside zone.
Michigan has a 3-point lead.
And nothing but net. 12-yard rush. Because why pass ball when run ball do trick? And let's go ISO. With the best player in the game, Blake Corum. We're going to go Z spot, and if that doesn't work, we'll go goal line set, halfback. And Rowan Wilson with the touchdown, 5-yard touchdown reception. Rowan Wilson. And now things are starting to get a little bit more like what I was expecting for this game. I just don't see Minnesota being a serious threat to beat Michigan this year. I just don't. I think Buckeye Mike said this was one of the potential trap games. I don't remember, but I think he did. And I don't agree. I think this is going to be a pretty comfortable Michigan victory, and that's exactly what's playing out on the field. Now, like I did with the Nebraska game, if it starts getting really out of hand, I will put in the backups to make it more difficult on me. But, you know, Minnesota is doing a pretty good job running the ball, and they just can't quite get to scoring range. And Ernest Talisman. Oh, and there's a sack. You don't want that when you're down 10-0. Jair Hill. Oh, what a player he is. And we're done with the first quarter, and it's 10-0 Michigan. Because who's got it better than us? Nobody.
10-0 Wolverines. And we're ready for more football here.
Okay, and a reminder, folks, to like, subscribe, tell people about this video. And Hausman, boom, with a spin move. Come on, get him. 3rd and 1. Although Daniel Jackson had a great reception there for 14 yards. Called a blitz there. Let's see if somehow Michigan can stop them here. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. And no. In fact, Sean Tyler got a 5-yard rush. So we're going to be, listen, if they get a score here, we're keeping the starters out. If they keep it close. And man, that was an interception opportunity.
Now the quarterback has to be careful here not to leave his receiver so vulnerable like that. He took a licking right there.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Okay. Hausman, the Nebraska transfer, goes at it. And boom. -3 yards. That's great. Cover 2 bluff. Sounds good to me. And Elijah Spencer runs into 6 Michigan players.
But the important thing is that they held and brought up 4th down.
Nothing doing there.
He doesn't want to touch back here. He wants to knock this ball inside the 10. So this one goes into the end zone.
Okay, Michigan is at bat. 1st and 10. And let's go halfback stretch. Halfback stretch has been very successful for us in the recent past. And unfortunately, they were ready for it. Maybe they watched film of our earlier games. It's possible. Okay, goes wide shake here. Let's get ourselves some traction. And Cornelius Johnson with probably my biggest reception in this entire series so far. All 3 games. Boom. Here comes a read option. And because everybody's kind of going to each side, guess what? I'm probably going to keep it again. And got the 1st down and a little more. It's really hard to defend against J.J. McCarthy. This is what I'm trying to tell all the Buckeyes. And why would it recommend a stretch when that just failed like 2 or 3 plays ago? Why would I do something that just failed? And Colston Loveland. Again, like I said, JJ and him just have some great chemistry together. Let's go Flood. And I'm going to run it. I probably could have tossed to the player on my right there. So 3rd down, let's go hitch corners. And Morris, Tyler Morris with a 14-yard reception there. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. And I'm going to keep it real simple now. They're expecting a pass here, it looks like. They got a guy all the way back. But Blake Corum is going to run it up the gut. I mean, you got to have a little bit of that, right?
Here's the 8th play of the series.
But I will say the #1 most successful play is the read option with JJ, so I will go back to that. And Colston Loveland with a touchdown. Michigan on the board with a touchdown. And at this point, we are going to be once again, as we've been doing every game, is we're going to be moving Blake Corum out so he can rest. And Ben Hall and Donovan Edwards. And let's, you know, this time let's throw Cole Cabana in there too. Let's see what he's got to offer. All right. Resume game. PAT. And it's good. 17-0, Michigan. And we have, like I said, officially rested Blake Corum for the day unless things get really out of hand and for some reason we need him. But I don't really see that happening here.
The last time I saw this good a defensive performance where you had a chance for a shutout. Are you kidding me? In college football?
Just like before, if it gets to 24-0, I will be putting in all backups again, just like I did last game. Let's see what happens. Oh, great pass there. 21-yard reception. That was excellent on Minnesota's part. Best pass of the day for them. They know they've got to make up ground and make up ground quickly. Nothing there. Michigan's really good against the run because we run it so much. Okay, here comes Hausman. Corey Crooms with a 4-yard reception there, but it's still 3rd and 6. 2-man under. Let's see what happens here. And nothing doing there. And Minnesota's going to have to punt it away once again. You know, I'm a little nervous with putting in all the backups because I feel like Minnesota's going to do pretty well against our backups, but we'll see. I'm going to keep the starters in for one more offensive drive. And Minnesota, I guess, is running the clock down because they don't want us to have an opportunity, you know. Unfortunately, I hate to tell you, but we can get a touchdown in 1 minute and 25 seconds. I really hate to tell you. And I really should have maybe made a different cut there. Looks like a very balanced offense so far. Very balanced. We're going 4 verts all the way here, baby. We got 1 minute and 19 seconds. Let's go. Let's freaking... Oh, that was not great. Call a timeout.
He was in good position to make a play.
The Wolverines will use their first time out of the half.
All right, wide receiver corners.
From their own 22-yard line.
Let's at least get to field goal range here.
Throws to the tailback, incomplete.
Okay. Yeah, this rain is really making it tough, I gotta say. All right, wide drag. Let's at least get to freaking first down marker here. Jeez. Oh, man. All right. Here we go with the punt. First punt of the day, by the way.
Jackson is back awaiting the punt. Oh, man, he took him down hard.
All right.
It's still only the
Doman is a pretty good punter, but I just angled it a little off, I think.
This one is teetering on the brink of a blowout.
59 seconds. Minnesota threatening to score here and do what Michigan failed to do in the run. Why would I call a timeout? I want them to drain the clock now. I mean, if we get the ball back, that would be freaking awesome. Nope, they got the first down there, sadly.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 45. Over the middle to his tailback, and he hits him hard at the 30.
Okay, they're calling their timeouts here, trying to get something on the board. They're trying to get a moral victory, I think, with a field goal here. So that's what we call a real sad moral victory. Hate to tell you. That is sad if that's what they're doing here.
From the 34-yard line. First down.
Because they're down 17-0. They have half the yardage we do. And I gotta say, that was a great reception, Daniel Jackson. Looks like we're going into nickel. This is the best drive they've freaking had. I gotta say. Best drive they've had.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
All right, Minnesota is threatening here. And just, if it was a lesser defense, that would have gone in. But Michigan's defense is ready. And I just sacked the quarterback, which means they're going to have to settle for 3 points. And I'm going to try to block it, but most likely I won't be able to. 3 points. Congratulations, Minnesota. Great job. All right. And now we kick off. Give that all I can give. Boom. And they're going to run it. 25-yard return, not bad. They really needed that touchdown there, and then to get a touchdown here, then they'd be in the game. But now, best case scenario, they're 17-10 still. Can't really settle for threes against Michigan. Got to go for it all. Honestly, I say you go 4th down there. It's like, do you want to win the game? Or do you want the moral victory? Uh-oh. That was my fault. I let him go. MLB blitz. And now they're... Listen, I need to stop shit-talking because now they're at midfield. Yeah, they stopped him there pretty much.
From the 46-yard line. Second down.
Okay. I'm noticing they're doing a lot with the tight ends. And now they're 3rd and inches. And Brevin Spann-Ford is somebody to really look at this season, I think. We're going to go double safety blitz here. And a sack. Exactly what you don't need. Because now they're going to have to punt. Makari Page, 4 tackles in this game. 1 tackle for loss, and I think I saw 1 sack. Okay, best punt of the game. Congratulations to Minnesota. You know how to punt. We're going to go QB ISO here. This is a fun one. I called this before, and it was a fun one. Oh, but this time they were ready. Nebraska wasn't. Okay, they want me to call Miami here. Interesting. Bad decision on my part there. And I think at this point we got to go with Old Faithful. 4 verts. And Colston Loveland with the reception, 23 yards to put us out of danger. He is a reliable tight end. Now we're going to put it in the hands of Donovan Edwards, who got us some 3-yard. He's not quite the burst of speed ability of Blake Corum. Okay, slants are fine here. Move the ball down the field, right?
There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
That was probably stupid. Okay. Let's go stick. I gotta say, Minnesota's pass defense is probably the best we've faced. I don't think it's all just that I'm making stupid decisions. I really do think that there's an aspect of it. And Carmelo English just fought to get to that first down marker. PAY corner.
Setting up play action.
And J.J. McCarthy takes it himself for 16 yards. I just didn't see anybody open, and I thought, you know what? Let's go. Play action fake toss here. Rowan Wilson, 24-yard reception there. Very impressive. Go power O.
That's a great tackle. The 17
2 yards there.
from the 17-yard line. Second down.
And here we go with the triple option.
On the pitch, look out, loose ball. He picks it up, and they'll bring
Ben
it
Hall
inside the line.
picks it up for -2 yards. And yeah, we're going 4 verts all the way, baby. We're not gonna.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
And Peyton O'Leary with the diving catch for 18 yards. Wow. The hands of Peyton O'Leary. And now I think it's time for the goal line set. And I believe we're close enough to do a quarterback sneak.
This is the
Yes, we are.
this drive.
Here we go.
It's power against power right now on the field.
And there he is. J.J. McCarthy gets in. And at this point, I am going to substitute all backups, which could dramatically change this game, but we'll see. Michigan is up 24-3, and we're going mass subs, sub in the second team offense and defense. And why do we do this? Because we love college football. That's why we do this. Here at the Voice of College Football, Michigan. Go Blue. Don't forget to check out Mark's Amazon link when you're doing your shopping on Amazon, as some of us do from time to time.
Excellent kick.
Same shopping experience, except Mark Rogers gets a couple of bucks. And what's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing.
You know they'd like to do
All right.
a little more than they did on their last drive.
Cover 1 spy.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
And now we're going to start to see Minnesota gains some yards, because on offense they're pretty good. So against the backups, I'm a little dubious, but we'll see here.
He tackles him for a loss.
Nathan loses yardage.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6. First down grab by the receiver.
And you really, oof, gotta stop that. All right, midfield.
Ball on the 50.
Like I said, I was worried about this. Their offense doesn't stink. Now, I was able to put just enough pressure on him that time to prevent him from being in the, from getting that to the end zone, or to get it at least further down the field.
Here's a screen pass, gets it to the back. He's taken down at the 35.
Doing a great job moving it down the field on the backups.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the
The
35.
Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Nice run up the middle.
Athan, 6-yard rush there. Notice he can take it in himself. He can make it a real interesting scenario for you.
Quick throw, almost intercepted.
And Jamon Green with a deflection there.
And this is the 8th play of the
He'll
drive.
probably do that in the real game too, because he knows how to deflect balls.
Trying to set up a little screen.
Oh, come on.
Inside.
Ah,
He's in for the
touchdown Minnesota.
in it.
That's what I was worried about. I take the backups out, and they get a touchdown. They're a good offense.
He splits the upright
All right.
for the extra point.
Here we go. Let's see what Michigan can do.
Minnesota is ready to kick it away. He sends this one deep.
And we're definitely going to kneel this one.
This one's going to be down in the end zone.
All right. Here comes Davis Warren. And I like doing just a halfback lead draw on this one.
Passing attack on their last drive.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing.
And I should have run closer to the middle than trying to do something there. Okay, slot seam.
Being able to make their reads and getting out of their breaks, and the quarterback put the ball right on the mark.
From their own 26-yard line. It's 2nd down.
Romello English almost had that.
Receiver, and he can't make the grab.
Am I really doing 4 verts in the rain with Davis Warren? I guess I am.
Backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Quick strike, and he drops it. So at the end
All right.
the Wolverines lead
24-10 Minnesota.
back in this very pivotal 4th quarter. Jackson awaiting the return. And this one is a beauty. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. The offense will be hoping they can move the ball as well as they did on their last drive. Here they go on the draw, and they'll lose you.
Nothing doing there. Jaden McBurrows. He is a great player. 2 tackles, 1 tackle for loss in this game so far.
He's going to try and scramble. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he's
There he is.
the 49.
Brought down, though. He got some decent yardage. And it's starting to get a little scary now. Did we take the backups out too early? It's possible. They are definitely the best team
He can get back to the line.
that we have faced so far. I can tell you that right now, especially on offense.
From their own 48-yard line, second down. And they've got the dime package in there to try and deal with this 5-receiver look. Fires out to his
Because, I mean, Minnesota was... Michigan's backups treated Nebraska's first string like they were chumps. And in this game, you know, it's a real threat here. Now, I don't think they have enough time at this point. I really don't. Especially with the style that they play. And they're going for it. I guess they know that they need to. They are going for it here. And unfortunately for them, it was a sack, and it was a turnover on downs. There's the first emergence of Cole Cabana, 3-yard rush. We're going to do quick slants. Let's keep it nice and simple for our backup quarterback. And we're keeping it nice and simple. And he still can't catch the ball. He still can't throw the ball. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we really going for this? Ask Coach says to go for it. Oh, jeez. Ah.
Unable to pick up the first down, and the ball will change hands. We're about set to start things up again.
Man, what a disappointment. I mean, it is my fault for putting in the backups. Now, what was I doing there?
He makes his way to about
the stupid.
It's second down,
And there'll be blitz.
away from the sticks.
Now, I will say the computer is not afraid to call onside kicks. So if they think they have a real shot, they will call an onside kick here. Or if they get it. Oh, you're kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. 28-yard reception. Man, I felt like Jim Knowles there. We were going at him, and then he just burns us there. Minnesota has done a great job of catching up. I do not think they have enough time. But they've done a great job of trying to catch up here.
He throws right. Oh boy, almost intercepted. We got a flag down on the field. Might have been offsides.
Concentration laps right there.
First and 5. Got a penalty there.
The 22-yard line. First down.
All right. Keep him out of the end zone. Field goal's fine. Keep him out of the freaking end zone. I don't know if they will. Am I really going to have to put starters back in? Make sure that Michigan wins? I will. Jair Hill with a great tackle there.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
And my tackle kept that guy out of the end zone completely. And now they are close.
From the 1-yard line. Second down. And the
They are
goal line
knocking on the door.
here. He's gobbled up in the back.
And again, the vaunted Michigan defense keeps them out. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Heal up your bursitis. All right, here we go.
Just over 2 minutes in the game.
Here we go. Touchdown, Minnesota. They are probably going to go for 2 and go for the onside. Actually, they'll go for a field goal. Okay. With 2 minutes, 19 seconds left, they go for a field goal. I guess they're going to go for the either overtime, and they're not going to go for the onside either? All right, Morgan with a 29-yard reception there. And at this point, the goal is to get out alive. And Ben Hall with a 2-yard rush. Minnesota's calling their timeouts because, of course they are. Of course they are. All right. And we definitely made the right read there. Davis Warren with a 14-yard rush. And we're going to go ISO here. This play didn't work before, but you never know. And Davis Warren falls into where he needs to be to get the first down, move the sticks. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, terrible time to throw a pick. Terrible time to throw a pick. Ah. You're kidding me. Now they have 2 minutes and they have literally no time. Oh my God. Wow. Daniel Jackson looked like Michael Jackson on that. Moonwalking it. Maybe he took the backups out too early. It is possible. It is possible. Oh, you're kidding me. Now, are they going to go for the win? No. They are going for the PAT. Now, I am putting this on. You can call me whatever you want. I'm putting the starters back in because there is no way that I'm letting us lose to freaking Minnesota. All right, here we go. Just got to get to field goal range, win the game. That's it.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. Wilson from the 3. Tackle at the 26.
Okay. And let's go 4 verts. J.J. McCarthy back in the game. Let's not mess around. Carmelo English. 24-yard reception. Let's do it again. Slightly different variation of it. And Colston Loveland. And now we're right back in the thick of things here. Goes Y shake. And if need be, Colston Loveland again. This is what we need to see. Get yourself some first downs. Curl flat. And Cornelius Johnson with 1 minute and 10 seconds. ISO here. Let's go. And let's call a timeout.
Wolverines taking their first time out of the half. From the 6-yard line. Second down. He makes it to the
And for the first time, they've stopped J.J. McCarthy in that situation. Cornelius Johnson gets a touchdown. So, this is not how I thought the game would go. I didn't think I was going to have to put back in the starters to win this game. Didn't think that was going to be a thing. But there you go. 31-24, Minnesota. Give it all we got. Boom. And yeah, they're kneeling it. 30. I mean, I gotta say their deep ball has been very impressive. And against our backups, it was very, very good. And let's see what they can do against this Michigan defense. You are kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. Now what's happening? Oh, I mean, he got it in. I guess that other foot. Yeah, he got it in. Sometimes they call these just to call them. All right. Too much pressure there. This is the first genuinely interesting game that we've had so far. I gotta say. There goes Tyler. And here comes what's probably the last play of the game. And that... Oh, they're spiking it so that they can do a Hail Mary. Okay.
Well, you never know what can happen in college football, so I wouldn't be surprised by anything here. Either way, it should be exciting.
Not even in the same universe. Makari Page with his 4th tackle, and it's a turnover, and it's time for a QB kneel. And this game is over. That's it, folks. Whew. Final score, Michigan 31, Minnesota 24. I had to put the starters back in. To be fair, in the real game, the starters would probably be in the whole time, all the way through, until close to the end. I just did that to add a little bit more difficulty. If I'd kept the starters in the whole time, this would probably be a different game, but at least it was interesting to watch. And until next time, this is John D'Adamo saying, go blue, and thanks for watching John Plays the Season on Voice of College Football Michigan at the Voice of College Football.